Hi everyone, it's Bernard here on behalf of MoveItGameNostalgia.com. Hope you're well. This is our regular look at what's new to buy. So what's on DVD, Blu-ray, there's some 4K as well, I think, mixed in with these. So it's let's have a look at what we got. We've got 4 films this week to buy, and Christmas is coming, the winters are in, and so there's a couple of kids' films to enjoy and a couple of more adult ones. And we've got 7 box sets, 7 TV series to look at as well that have actually come out to buy. Some good ones there. So let's carry on with this. What we've got first, on the old movie side, we've got Angry Birds 2, which is £10 on DVD, £15 on Blu-ray. We shop around. An hour and 37 minutes, animation, adventure comedy. The flightless birds and scheming green pigs take their feud to the next level. Co-directed by John Rice and Thrupp Van Orman, stars Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, and Leslie Jones, obviously the voices of. It's well like this. I mean, it was got good feedback when it was on at the cinema, and it's got a Metascore rating, which is the Internet Movie Days critics rating. So it's combined Metascore rating of 6 out of 10, which is pretty good for a critic score. Empire's Ian Freer give it 6 out of 10. Moving beyond the confines of the app's premises, the Angry Birds Movie 2 starts slow but flourishes into a breezy, colourful fun. And the users, that's Joe Public, you and me, give it 6.4 out of 10, so they like it a little bit better than the critics. Crusoe 1 back in November, on the 14th of November, better than the first by a little. The film has some fun humour that adults and children will enjoy. The visuals and animation is cute and entertaining. Overall, the Angry Birds Movie 2 is a fair film. The film is a bit of an improvement. It has some fun moments and beautiful animation. The story is decent but forgettable. General consensus, so there we go. The general consensus on that is that it's better than the first. So if you liked Angry Birds 1, then Angry Birds 2 shouldn't disappoint. So that's out to buy on DVD and Blu-ray. The next one, another kids one, Playmobil the movie. This is again £10 DVD, £15 on Blu-ray, an hour and 40 minutes. Animation adventure comedy again, an animated feature film inspired by the Playmobil brand toys. So obviously we've got Lego and stuff, so why not have Playmobil? Hickman and Jim Gaffigan. Critics, well, it's got a 2.5 out of 10 from the Metascore rating from the critics. That's summed up by the Telegraph's Robbie Collin, who gave it a 2 out of 10. No child deserves to be subjected to this kind of blaringly witless branding bombardment. As for adults, I felt like I was being beaten around the head with the Argos catalogue. That's quite funny from Robbie Collin. Joe Public, you and me, user rating 4.6 out of 10. Ben Hunt give it a 5 out of 10. Mediocre. On the 26th of October, he wrote, mixed thoughts. I found a few scenes funny, and it's just got well done animation and live action, but it's just a dull rip-off of the Lego movie, so nothing original. So not a lot of love out there for Playmobil the movie, but if your kids had seen it and they liked it and they want to watch that again, that's out to buy on DVD and Blu-ray. On to the next grown-up films. We've got the Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, which is a 12A. £10 DVD, £15 on Blu-ray, and on 4K at £25. So then you've got 25 quid to spend on your 4K. There's a treat for you. 2 hours and 17 minutes, an action adventure. Lawman Luke Hobbs and outcast Deckard Shaw form an unlikely alliance when a cybergenetically enhanced villain threatens the future of humanity. Director David Leitch obviously stars Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham, and Idris Elba. The critics didn't mind it, actually. They give it a 6 out of 10. Total Film James Mottram give it a 6 out of 10. Testosterone, muscles, action, guns and cars. It's fast and furious business as usual. Could be tied to mind, and the constant measuring gets a little weary. And yeah, the guys are obviously always competing against each other in this. Joe Public, you and me, give it a slightly higher rating. They give it 6.5 out of 10. Accent, give it a 7 out of 10. On the 3rd of October. Adrenaline-fueled ride, absurd in terms of its believability, but fun. Hobbs and Shaw is a very mixed bag, but it's mostly a fun affair. The laughs, action, chemistry and set pieces are all there, along with 2 great cameos. The car chases feel roads and more of a franchise obligation than a necessary part of the story. Idris Elba as the evil Brixton is quite good. So maybe he will be the next 007. I doubt that. Most problematic about the film is the third act, but overall I had a good time and I really did enjoy the soundtrack. If you want mindless mayhem, Hobbs and Shaw delivers. Yeah, I mean, I did watch this, seems ages ago now, seems a long time ago. I did a review for the Movie Game Nostalgia website. I do obviously catch up with there for review. I don't always do YouTube reviews. There's also reviews on moviegamenostalgia.com and my blogs. My summation of this, I have to say, not the greatest fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, although this appears not to be a bad thing, as plenty of F&F fans are not too welcoming this spin-off. Yeah, there's a lot of negativity as well out there. I find myself thinking the thing was ending about 45 minutes before it finally did, and wished it had. 90 minutes would have been adequate for this action beat 'em up with one or two funny lines between the two main characters, Statham and Johnson. Add Idris Elba to the mix, and there was potential, but it was Vanessa Kirby that kept me watching, and not the testosterone-filled male trio. Too long, but this will appeal to fans of action movies, so I don't discount it out of hand. It's daft, fun and crazy. An audience will watch this kind of movie because of its entertainment value. Just not my sort of movie. And I give it an overall rating of 6.5 out of 10, which is not bad, but as you know from my ratings, 6 is watchable, 6.5, and anything over that is okay movie. So yeah, I appreciate that there is a market, although it's not my sort of film, to be honest with you. Right, the last one we're going to look at on the films is The Intruder, just available on DVD at £10. It's a 15 rating, an hour and 42 drama, horror, mystery. A young married couple buy a beautiful house on several acres of land, only to find that the man they bought it from refuses to let go of the property. Directed by Dion Taylor, stars Michael Ealy, Meagan Good, and the wonderful Dennis Quaid. Critics panned it, hated it. They give it a 3.9 out of 10. Hollywood Reporter's John Defoe only give it 4 out of 10. A cookie-cutter thriller. That's a tongue twister. A cookie-cutter thriller that takes its time getting to the sort of good stuff. It's for diehards only. So I didn't really like it. Although he's saying obviously some people will like it. Joe Public, not much better. 5.5 out of 10, so a bit below a watchable score. Marty Musros on the 25th of November gave it 6 out of 10. Overall, this was well scripted, well acted thriller. Dennis Quaid was brilliantly menacing. Overall, it was most enjoyable. I didn't guess what the twist was at the end, and the unpredictable is always a good sign of a good script. Of course, the whole thing stretches credulity, but the priority of anyone who done it is to keep the audience guessing. So again, this is another one I have watched. Again, it seems a while ago now that that much to do. But briefly, my summation of it. Yes, to be fair, watch the trailer and that's the film. But to see Quaid is a delight, and he lifts a bang average seen it all before plot into watchable fun, ably assisted by the lovely Meagan Good and Michael Ealy. And I give it a rating of 7 out of 10. I did like it. I must admit, it was simple. It was seen it all before, but Dennis Quaid was superb, and the other two actors were ably assisted by the other two actors as well. So I did quite enjoy this. It was very predictable. Yeah, there's a couple of twists, nice little twists in it, I'd be guessing. I mean, I obviously, like most of us who watched a lot of films, so that's out to buy. I wouldn't put you off that. And obviously, if you love Quaid like I do, he is absolutely superb in this. That's the movies. Just a quick rundown on the box sets available. We've got the Hairy Bikers Ride Route 66, which is all there in the title, isn't it? Really, I've been down Route 66 myself. I absolutely loved it. And obviously the Hairy Riders go riding down it. The DVD's £13, 270 minutes on 2 discs. 6 episodes there, and it gets an overall Internet Movie Database rating of 7 out of 10 from Joe User. So it's a nice little watch, and if you want to buy and keep that, that's out to buy. Hairy Bikers Ride the Route 66. We've got Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, which I enjoy. I enjoy that series. £25 on DVD, £30 on Blu-ray. It's a 15 certificate, 16 episodes, 755 minutes. Individually, the episodes we get ratings of between 4.7 and 7, so it never rises above a 7, but does go as low as 4.7. But yeah, I mean, it is a thing with 16 episodes. It's probably an 8 to 10 episode thing now, isn't it? Fear the Walking Dead. But if you like the other Season 5, I watched it. I enjoyed it for what it is. That's available to buy. Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. We've got, of course, Game of Thrones Seasons 8 season 8, the final one, £28 DVD, 35 Blu-ray, very expensive, 18 certificate, only 6 episodes, obviously the final season, and it rates from 4.1 to 7.9. I mean, the final episode got 4.1. There was a lot of hate out there for this, wasn't it? A lot of disappointment, more than hate, perhaps, in what we got with this. I did manage to watch a couple of episodes. I've not watched it all the way through yet. I did quite enjoy it for what it was. But that's out to buy, and I'm sure if you like it, season 8, yeah. But some people will be going out and buying it. I wouldn't put anyone off buying it. What I've seen so far is okay, but obviously I'm a bit worried about that season finale, which only rated 4.1. There you go. We've got Heartland season 12, so that's been going. That's 4 discs. A great drama, isn't it, for people who like that sort of thing? £18 on DVD, a PG rating, 10 episodes, and all the episodes rate between 9.2 and 9.7. So if you're into a good old-fashioned drama, it's not Dallas, but it's if you're into something modern, season 12 Heartlands is now available to buy. 7 Worlds, One Planet from the BBC, obviously a superb series that's going on at the moment. £18 DVD, £22 Blu-ray, and you can get it on 4K at £30. So that'd be quite impressive, wasn't it? Some of the scenes and that, to get that on 4K, that'd be superb. Obviously, the wonderful David Attenborough, 7 episodes. Episodes rate between 8.7 and 9.3. I mean, that's a must, isn't it, for people who love Attenborough and love the BBC nature things. That's 7 Worlds, One Planet is now out to buy. Also out to buy is the TV series. I'll probably do a deeper review on this. Another 5 or 10 minute thing on War of the Worlds is out to buy on DVD at £10. Obviously, the 3 episodes. There is a French War of the Worlds as well to keep your eye out for. I just thought I'd mention that, which is about 7 or 8 episodes. So keep your eye on that. But people are confusing the two because obviously they've been shown at a similar time. 180 minutes, 3 episodes. Only get an internet rating of 4 out of 10. I have watched all 3, but I'll go into a bit deeper on that. But 4 out of 10 isn't great, is it? But if you enjoyed it, if you watched on BBC and you obviously caught up on BBC iPlayer, because I think it's just the last episodes this weekend. That's out to buy, £10 on DVD. And the last one we're going to look at is a season 20 or a series 20, because it's a British-made thing, and it's, of course, Midsummer Murders, 12 rating. 2 discs, 6 episodes, but 540 minutes. You get your value for money, don't you? It is Midsummer Murders is what it is, isn't it? It's it's still going 20 years later, 20 series later. The episodes rate between 7 and 7.5. So it's good standard stuff, isn't it? Good standard, bog standard stuff. So I mean, I watched that. So if you like that, and you've got 19 in a row there, you've got number 20 coming out. So that's this week to buy. Angry Birds 2. Playmobil the movie, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, The Intruder, Hairy Bikers Ride Route 66, Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Game of Thrones Season 8, Heartland Season 12, 7 Worlds, One Planet from the BBC, War of the Worlds from the BBC, and Midsummer Murders Season 20. Right, well, if you're going to buy any of those, let me know in your comments what you think. Please push the old subscribe button, push the bell notifications when you know when these videos are coming out. Thanks for watching. I will be back with another one of these, and obviously movie reviews, a couple of deeper movie reviews over the next couple of days, so please watch them. Hope you enjoy. You can follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie. I'm on Facebook at Bernardine with links to movie game nostalgia.com, my website for DVDs, posters, and board games. And of course, if you're into football, my Manchester City vlogs are on this Bernardine YouTube on all the playlists. So please seek that out and pick and choose what you want to look at. Over 110 videos now. Have a look on there and see if there's anything that interests you. Some specials on movies and Star Trek and board games, etc. So please have a look around, and there's stuff on there for you to, and quizzes, movie quizzes as well. Stuff on there for you to enjoy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourself. Look after your friends, and more importantly, look after your family. And I'll see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.